Okay, today, Jane Goodall, Goodall, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you bad. Or good. Wait, if you beat someone bad, then does that mean you're good? Does that mean you're just average in a literal sense? And if you're beating them bad in a relative sense, then does that mean you're doing a lot of damage? Or did you just barely do enough? Hmm. The psychological implications of daily voices aside, every creature brings me such joy. What a big or small. I feel the same way about chess pieces too. I've faced fierce baboons in my field work with little more than a notebook and binoculars. There's no need to be intimidated to show me your best moves. Thanks, Jane Goodall. There's a United Kingdom flag there. I'm sure you saw many baboons in the United Kingdom. That I didn't read a book to know this move. It's my trademark move. I always start by getting the horses out. Doesn't give me any credit. Well, okay. I'm going to go for my usual strategy, which is to create a safety box for the king out of the pawns. Wait, oh wait, this is the queen. Well, okay, I'm not really paying attention to whatever I don't know if you're doing up there, Jane. You know what? Leave me alone. Let me set up my nose safety area real quick, and then maybe we can tussle. Yeah, that sound good? Well, I hope it sounds good because that's the way it's gonna be. You see? Yeah. There we are. Now that my king is pretty well defended, I would say. We've got four pawns, a knight, a rook, and a queen, and a rook all taking care of that. Now I can move in and actually play this game. You're trying to deal to use a pawn to stop a pawn from moving trick. I thought I was going to pull something off there, but I didn't. And if I move up there, then I know that you'll target me. So I'm just going to move this pawn. Now I'm going to defend this pawn against that queen up there because I have a feeling that it would just know to come through here and bite that and bite that and bite that. By defending the queen, I know, defending my pawn for that queen, now I don't need to worry about it tackling anything on this 9. Unfortunately, wait, no. Oh, great, I've made one of the classic blunders. If not for this pawn being there, but wait, there's no way I couldn't just not have the pawn there. Ah. If somehow this pawn were here, then I can move this here, and this would be protecting it, so the queen would be able to get it, so I'd be able to grab that, then that, and just eat the entire team up. Unfortunately, knife's not that easy. Hmm. Hmm. I don't exactly have the most intelligent moveset at the moment. Please tell me I'm not cornered. That would not be too much fun. What can I do that won't jeopardize national security? You know what? Forget it. We're going to jeopardize national security. We are going to move this pawn up. If it gets taken, I'll just consider that as taking one for the team. Because now we can move forward. We'd probably move into a death trap. But still, progress is progress. Hmm. Okay. Interesting situation I've managed to put together here. If I grab this pawn, then I'll be extremely close to the queen. And it'll probably grab me. But this thing wouldn't be able to. If I move over here, then that pawn would likely want to get me. But if I don't move this pawn, then one of these things is going to get me anyway. So I'm going to go here because that'll grab the more valuable piece. And you'll probably be annoyed about that, Jane. Yeah, you didn't really like that too much. I can understand that. I also don't think I would make it a whole lot if somebody were to come and take something that means a lot to me. Oh boy. Wow, I just did an old test here. I was thinking that it would use one of these to go here, expecting me to go here with that so they could go there, and just get rid of these two pieces. But no, they were not clever enough to do that. Although they are clever enough to safeguard this pawn and this pawn. Once again, you're putting me in a situation I really don't like being in. Ooh. And once again, I've made a blunder. Hmm. Let's see, we both still have our queens. We both still have both knights, both works. Oh wait, you're down one work. But we have the same number of pawns. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, no, there's 4. They have 5 pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you got a pawn advantage right now, Jane. Okay. If I move here, nothing can really get me. Unless one of these does some air bending. By that will happen. Now I'm going to grab this because I know there is nothing that Jane can do in retaliation. You can't move this, you can't move this. You can move the queen, but you'd need 2 moves to take care of that. In fact, I might be able to capture the queen if it doesn't move this turn. Aw. Oh man, that would have been fun. Now, do I go and pursue the queen? The king, that king would probably just take care of me, make quick work. If I move here or here, I'm going to get bitten off, most likely, by a rook. But if I remove that bishop instead of a pawn, then can't wait that be the more valuable grab. So I'm going to go for it. Hmm. I could go and capture that, but then that would get me. So instead, I'm going to. I'm gonna make my presence known to these guys and move. No, if I move there, that will be bad. I'm gonna move here. Waha. You think I'm gonna capture me like that? I'm sorry, but that's not my plan. My plan is to eat all of your pawns up while you're in a position where you can't properly defend them. You can probably take me out with that queen, but still. Oh wait, you're not going to? Woo. Yeah, there you are. Now you're noticing I'm around. I can't move up and do that same thing. I'd be in the queen's path. Also, looks like the queen country has me in check. So, not ideal. At this point, what I want to do is I want to inconvenience this queen extremely. If it moves over and then comes down, or if it will just come down now, it'd be in a right position to play the back and forth game with me. And eventually, stalemate or checkmate, which probably isn't going to be too much fun. Frankly, I can do some damage on a completely separate part of the board, and have that damage be returned to me. Okay. I'm going to park this just outside of the queen's hit zone. I want to see what it's going to do. Okay, you're going to go there. Huh, you haven't said anything, Jane. You're what a quiet. Oh, you're probably concentrating. I probably should be concentrating. Got. Okay. Okay. So this is the way you play, Jane. You've made a situation where I am I can't go and pin you right here because that'd be exposing my king to that. Congratulations, Jane. You have me cornered. Now what if I just move my king away from there? Oh, then you'll make a one for it. Can none of these guys move? You know, what if I... Here's an idea. The idea is... I'm moving in... Waha! What do you think of that, Jane? You have to admit that was an expertly executed play right there. And now that my queen has a bit more dominion over the place, I can go through and start eliminating some of the things that are bothering me. I'm recognized as a United Nations messenger of peace, and I feel more at peace with your queen off the board. No, I didn't do the voice. I'm recognized as a United Nations messenger of peace, and I feel more at peace with your queen off the board. Well, you may feel more at peace. That just threw a wrench into my well being. Okay, Janie, this is how it's going to be. I want to get that work out of the way because at this point, It's the only thing that could cost me a victory here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces, and you have 2. That pawn's not going to be going anywhere. So that work is my main concern. But come on, Jane. You're once again playing the force me to make dumb decisions move. If you move forward there, well, that gain you absolutely nothing. Now, what if I move here? You know, I'm gonna use some coordination. Yeah, I'm gonna try cornering. Just, okay. If I move here, then if you go there, then I'll be able to get you, Jane. You see, Jane? I'm not a complete idiot. Maha. Or maybe I am. And until you move on to a green piece, there's nothing I can really do. Nice. Now I see what you're doing. Yes! Do you expect me to deal with Scarecrow and Peaches right now? I'm currently trying to defend an entire kingdom. That's something you don't always think about when playing chess. The lore. There are two sides to this. There's a war going on here, and your main objective is to assassinate the entire nation. Ooh, okay. I know that. Maha. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. Well, thanks. I'm glad you appreciate my skill. Stop monkeying around. I'm recognized as a UN messenger of peace, and I feel more at peace with your queen off the board. But that's something you just said. Have I discovered Jane's weakness? Does she repeat herself often? Can I use that in order to snag a victory? When the saints go marching in, when that's a really, Jane. Well, I guess we're just going to peacefully pass each other then. That's the way you want to play. Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. Come off it, Jane. Now victory will be mine. You see, Jane, this was my plan all along. To make a situation where... Where's the situation again? Oh, what? Don't you even think about that. As a child, I read every book on animals I could find. I've also been reading up on my chess moves. Can you tell? Yes, Jane, I can tell. Now, what am I supposed to do about that? I'm going to move up. If you follow me up, then, well, essentially we're playing a game of tag on the chessboard. You'll probably want to tuck it down. Well, you didn't. Come on, Jane. Are you sure you've been reading up? Now, I need to be very careful here. I do not want to create a stalemate. That probably wouldn't be too good. I'm going to retreat over here. You stop monkeying around, Jane. It is you who is now making the dumb moves. I'm going to make intelligent ones, because I am superior. I have a brain, and I'm about to die. Will you please leave me alone, Jane? I take back the whole I'm the superior one here. Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. I'm recognized as a UN messenger of peace, and I feel more at peace with your queen off the chessboard. Well, you see, I feel more at peace with your king off the chessboard. Now, I'd also feel more at peace with that work out of the way. As a child, I read every book on animals I could find. I've also been reading on my chess moves. Can you tell? I always say that if you don't have hope, why bother? The next game could be my moment to shine. Well, I hope so, Jane. But next time I plan to beat you without losing like 15 pieces in the process. Which is somehow more than. Wait, no, let me think. There aren't even 15 pieces on the board. More than like 7. I made 13 mistakes, 28 blunders, and 5 missed wins. Drunken cavalry variation. Wait, hold on just 1 second. I pulled that off expertly, and you know it. This was my strategy all along. It is you who have made the blunder.